Next, let's talk about the actual products we'll be vacuum forming. First off, we have the ProForm material, which is identifiable with the center logo ProForm, which is positioned when we vacuum form on the linguals of the teeth to help reinforce the anterior section against impact. Nextly, we have the ProForm Night Guard material, which is about 30% denser than the mouthguard material, and this aids in prevention against wear when the patient's grinding their teeth. Next, we have the dual laminate material. This is a preferable material for using for TMD appliances, temporomandibular dysfunctional appliances. The nice feature is that it does have a hard outside area which we can add acrylic to in order to build ramps and so forth. Another product which is unique to vacuum forming materials is a bleach tray material, which has a foam inside which holds the bleach material intact when applied to the patient's mouth. We also have the e-gasket material, which comes in two different colors, pink and clear. And what the e-gasket is used for is to make actual gaskets on a model, vacuum formed over, then they're trimmed, and then dentures are made around those gaskets, processed, and we have a nice retention modality for that case. We also have coping material. Coping material is a material which does not stick to acrylic, and it is preferable over, say, splint material, which would, being that you could fill these intaglios of the coping material with resin. Once it's set up, it peels clean and doesn't stick to the acrylic at all. Then we also have the splint material, which does stick to acrylic, and that is preferable in some techniques where the doctors would like to have a nice gloss finish on the outside, so they would fill this with resin and then allow it to set up and not try to peel it off. And then lastly, we have the material which we call the temporary retainer material. It comes in 030, which is a rather thick style, and it's stiffer and has a higher melting temperature than most of the other materials I've just mentioned, and it's used to stabilize brackets and other types of applications.